Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to VP4TV. I hope the stream settles down. It should do, unless they're throttling back the connection speeds tonight. It's a busy time, but it's nothing I'm doing on my end. I've got a suitable enough connection to be live streaming, so it should settle down. So just give it time and just keep giving yourself a quick refresh. So welcome to everybody in the chat. Quick look at this bracket. This is a bracket for the 2023 Virtual Black Ball World Championships. We're on the one-loss side because we have a hot seat match coming up on Friday night with Stub and Semi-Pro. But last night we had a bit of an epic between Cobra and Albinario, and I predicted an 11-8 win for Albinario, but it did go all the way, and Albinario eventually got through against Cobra, and of course Cobra ended up in the one-loss side because LS3 put him there. The question is whether she can take out Slim tonight, and then she might have a chance at taking out Albinario as well. You never know. Or is Slim going to be a bit too clever for LS3? Has she reached her limit in this tournament? Well, that's all going to unfold. Race to 11 on the one-loss side, and that's going to start in about 2 minutes' time. So that gives me time to have a quick check at the lobby and see LS3's there. Slim was messing around. There he is. He's in away mode. I sound like Norman Collier. Well, nothing I can do about it, Cobra. You just have to hope it settles down. Or, alternatively, go to Kick and see what it looks like. Or, go to YouTube, go to Facebook. Remember, I'm broadcasting on 4 different mediums. And if one isn't good enough, try the other one and see how that is. Remember that Facebook is 720. So it should be more stable because they're not broadcasting it on 1080 over there. And Kick is usually pretty good, but it could be a restream issue. I'm going to do a quick tab, check if Steve's around. Well, apparently, Steve, there's problems with the stream buffering on a few of the guys, so I don't know what the problem is. It's nothing to do with me. Welcome.
Yeah, it was buffering for me too, so I just came to YouTube.
Well, we'll see how I think it will settle down. Check my PC, there's nothing running, it's not doing a scan or anything like that. Because usually that's the kind of numpty thing that happens.
Yeah, the Twitch server could be having issues.
Yeah, it might be across the board. So just keep trying. Remember, I'll post the link again in the lobby, so if you want to and you're on the external browser, try any of those other links and see if any of them are any good. Try Facebook, try Kick, and see if they are more agreeable. And according to Cobra, Twitch isn't working at all. Let me do a quick tab to go to Restream and see what it shows. Hold on a minute. I'll look in there and see what it shows. Yeah, Restream's actually buffering. So it is. I'm looking at my live stream through Restream's monitor page, and it's actually buffering. Yeah, so it's Restream that's the problem. It's not me. They're having an issue. I can't actually see my live stream on Restream. So they're the one. I'll do a quick refresh on it and see if that settles it. Nope, no joy there at all. Right, so the problem is Restream. It's
Room's up. They're playing.
Let me just get in. I need to set the cloth the right colour as well. Hang on a second.
Oh, no. Room's up and LS3's playing. They aren't playing yet.
Miscellaneous. Blue. We've had one prediction that I've seen in the chat for LS3 winning.
Let's see. What's this match again? LS3 versus who?
OnePocketSlim.
Interesting match. I mean, Slim's certainly capable. I think LS3 would be the favorite just because she seems to know this cue ball well. She's played real well in the past in this, although I was a little disappointed in her play last match that we streamed with her. So
Slim's got it.
We'll see what she does. If she plays like she did last match, she may not win. If she plays like she did the first match we saw, then she's almost for sure going to win because that was quite a performance.
Just keep me up to date, guys, and let me know whether things have settled down. As I say, restream, I can't even look at my own monitor and restream my own live stream output because it's not even loading. So I think the problem's with them.
Well, this is an interesting table. Is he going to take the yellows or the reds? I'll tell you what, if you're going to take the yellows, you shoot that one and cut that one right now because the cue ball is going to run into that other yellow and get it out of that mess.
It's a toughie at that angle. But I don't think he's got really. I mean, he's not got any other choices other than to take the reds if he doesn't like the yellows.
Or he could shoot that and miss it. I don't know why he just didn't shoot the cut because the cut not only wasn't any harder than that, but it would have bumped the yellow out of there too. Well, I would think this is going to be 1-0. Well, we'll see. LS3 is going to shoot this. It would be hard not to come up with a shot, and it'll knock that ball over. Well,
she went the other one.
Well, that's because you probably need to put a little bit of inside on that because that light cue ball just goes sideways so fast.
Well, is she trying to... I thought she was maybe trying to cut across that yellow and bank it up onto the one that's over the corner pocket, but I don't know whether she can get enough of the yellow to do that.
Yeah, this is tough here because I think if you're going to shoot that ball, you got to hit it with a little speed. With that light cue ball, it'll go to the long rail. If you think it could scratch.
Cutting it in the corner.
Hit this a little speed, I don't think there's any way it's going to scratch. See, she's jacking up. I don't think she needs to, really. This cue ball's so light.
Well, that's going to free up the 8-ball a little bit more.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure what he's going to do from here because the reds aren't bad, but he doesn't have a shot.
That yellow did cut into the side, Cobra. It did cut. When I first looked at it, it did go.
He's going to try to follow this one in. He's going to hit it real good.
It was only going to go in by going to the bar
put it
jaw.
Right back where it was, which is not any good. I think he's going to try to stick this on one of those reds out there. He didn't. He played just the blocker, which isn't good enough. She's got a shot off the rail here. And if you shoot this right, you'll get a shot on the one in the side pocket.
Oh, this is tough to get out of there. That's tight in the pocket, and look at how much she can get to the yellow.
Or into the one in the corner, I would think, because it's, well, on a pool table, it's pretty much you got a good chance of getting shape. With these funky curved pockets, I'm just not sure about playing these kind of shots. What's going to happen?
Yeah, it did go.
She's going to shoot the bank, I guess.
I will stick my neck in the block here, Pig. It definitely did go, but it was far too tough to take on. Well, the yellow.
Cut didn't go. I'm not talking about the cut in the side pocket. I'm talking about the cut into the corner pocket.
No, that's at the very beginning of the rack there, that yellow that went into the side pocket. Cobra said it didn't go, and it did go, but it was tough.
Well, this is it here. Well, let's see how she plays this. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah.
Now, do you just play this plain ball and let the cue ball drift off that red?
This light cue ball, I don't know.
Yeah, but does it not just drift off the red and go down for the 8?
It looks like you can get shaped for shooting this black in the side pocket, or you can hit it harder and maybe try to go around the corner. But
Steve, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm just not sure with this cue ball. I'm pretty sure it won't scratch.
Hello?
It goes for the easy way to play it in the side.
Hello?
Let's see, Hugh, did I lose your volume?
Yeah, you've lost me. You've lost me completely.
There you go. Yeah, I have a stupid volume button. That's the trouble with these volume buttons. I'm probably talking right over you the whole time.
Yes, you were.
I thought you went to the bathroom or something. Then I realized it's probably the volume button.
Right, well, it's got to be into the side. For first blood. Oh yes, not a problem. So it's a good start, because it was on OnePocketSlim's break. And there we go, LS3 completely ruins our good start by scratching. And, well, you've got to go yellows, haven't you? If only because they're all, well, I'd say that, I take it back.
Yeah,
I take it back.
Good. You could go with either one. I mean,
that one there's the problem.
Yeah, there's one yellow that's an issue. Yeah, the two reds are a little funny, but you know, you just got to get up there and move that one yellow.
Now, do you think,
or move the red?
Yeah,
I mean, you can move the red.
That's what I was going to say. Do you think he takes the one over this bottom left-hand corner pocket, bumps the red out the way?
You wanted angle there.
Yeah, he's too straight.
You can just shoot a stop shot here, have angle to bump it, and then you know you're going to have a shot because that other yellow's there. See, I would shoot the stop shot in front of the side pocket and leave angle so I could bump that red.
I'd be worried about bumping this red and bumping it somewhere over here that interferes with the other yellow. You want to bump that hard to get it out of there.
Yeah, but
well, that's okay.
But that's why, you know, that's why you want to get more angle, because when you have more angle, you can control it. You know, you're not having to hit it hard. When you hit it hard, that's when you lose control.
Well, he's going to maybe be hampered a little bit with those two reds if he just lets this. I don't know. He's putting a wee bit of spin on it as well. Let's see where he finishes. He might be hampered. Yes, well, he is.
Cobra, that would have been way too smart. I mean, obviously, Slim hasn't played this game a lot, but we'll see. I mean, the real telling thing is how he handles this cue ball, because the cue ball is the thing that everybody that's a better player struggles with.
Now, got to get this out into the table. I think he should be fine avoiding the red. Welcome to semi-pro. Well,
we'll see.
Oh.
Or he could dog it and lose the game.
Well, I'm looking at my YouTube on my phone and it's settled down, it's fine. But looking at the viewer count, 13 of you are on YouTube. There's one sitting on Twitch, whoever that is. They seem quite happy.
And that was a prudent play right there, and away we go.
Well,
that outside red will go. It's tight. It's not the kind of one you want to hit hard, though.
Well, do you want to leave it to any other time other than now? Because I think you can get to it now.
You want to get a, well, Actually, yeah, you could just carom it. I mean, that's probably a safer shot. The only problem with this angle on that kind of little carom shot is it's easy to follow and scratch. Although this cue ball, that would probably be tough.
Welcome to Semi-Pro. I've started yawning already. Goodness me.
It's almost a simultaneous hit. I didn't notice LS3 hung that ball up more. That's now she needs to shoot it because this is the perfect angle. You got to shoot it right now. That's a perfect angle because the throw helps get the ball away from the long rail. You could put a little bit of left English on it too.
Well, she's as good as she'll be on it right now also, so...
I don't know, she
just
doesn't seem to want to deal with it.
I just worry about leaving that too late. That's it. Now, where's the cue ball going?
Yeah, and that was a problem with that shot. It was more an issue with the cue ball than it was with making it.
No, the main reason I'm yawning is that bloody cobra. That's why I'm yawning. It was him crawling last night. I got up to bed at I don't know what time after 10. If Cobra bloody got his finger out, the match could have been over 90 minutes. He wanted to take it to 2.5 hours.
Good shot there. That was hit with confidence. That's what I like to see. Is players hitting balls with confidence, not cinching balls.
Cobra says he played faster than Albie. I think that's up for debate.
Well, Albin had a lot of times when he took a lot of time, but that was the exception, not the normal. I mean, Cobra's a little more deliberate in the normal pace of things, but Albin did take a lot of time on some situations.
Yeah, it was Spitting Image that gave Steve Davis a personality, didn't it? Steve interesting Davis when he did snooker cue with a set of sights on it, a set of gun sights on it. Well, it is a good start for LS3. 2-0 in front. And going to play the little combo right now. This yellow is going to leak away along the short rail playing this combo, I think.
Yeah.
It's going to cut across the red, and then it's going to squirt across. No, it's not. It's hit it solid. That could work, but well, you've got to get on it now, haven't you? You've got to take it into the side and get down onto it.
Well, it's such a simple shot to get on it. I mean, it's trivial. I don't, she may be thinking she wants to leave it for last. Yeah, well, it's a good ball to get on the 8. So,
yeah, that's the worry. But the other worry is getting back down for this yellow and having to play it at maybe a distance, and then the cue ball's leaking away somewhere.
Boy, I'm not sure what the plan was there.
No, I don't think that was a good idea.
Boy, that was a terrible shot. I mean, I'm not saying she should have shot the one in the side pocket. I mean, that was a possibility, but I don't know what was supposed to happen there, but that was not good.
Talking of mental issues, no sign of Stub yet.
Should we change Cobra? Should we change his name and make it Slow Eddie?
No, Eddie was doing a lot of thinking. Now, what's happened here? Is that going to come out nice? Yeah, it certainly has.
That's a hell of a shot. That was very difficult to get the cue ball there using that light cue ball. That was a heck of a shot. I mean,
well, this is going to be a heck of a shot as well because you've got to judge and get the angle on this yellow.
No, yeah, that's
to hold the cue ball, and that'll do it.
It's just speed. That's perfect.
That'll do it.
LS3 is looking like the good LS3 and not the evil LS3.
And of course, again, this is off Slim's break.
So speaking of changing names, I wouldn't do that to Fast Eddie, but it would be funny if I changed the name to Slow Eddie. So, we got a dry break, I think. I didn't see a ball going. Yep. So, this is a true story now. I'm not making this one up. Remember Mark O'Meara, the golfer?
Yeah.
Won a couple majors.
Yeah.
So, he was playing this tournament, and I don't remember who it was, whether it was his playing partner or a fan, or somebody accused him of putting his mark down, remarking his ball closer to the hole. You know, because you put the ball mark down on the greens and putting his ball closer to the hole when picking his mark up. And so there's a big to-do about this. And then the next tournament, he shows up and he goes to his locker. And, you know, they take, usually when they play it, of course, they take the members' lockers and they put names on them of the pros. They all get assigned lockers. He gets to his locker and somebody had changed the main name tag from Mark O'Meara to Mark O'Nearer.
I wonder if he saw the funny side.
He did not. He did not see the humor in it. Oh, that's a terrible shot there. There's a light cue ball. That's a terrible, you know, that. And this is what I thought might be the case with Slim, just not used to the cue ball. Boy, that's just all not being used to the cue ball right there. You know, it's just not going to go forward as much as a normal cue ball.
Well,
look at this shot.
Watch the cue ball, though. Watch the cue ball. It wasn't the cue ball either. It was the red. The red's blocked the path.
He might be able to bank this. Let's see.
Well, he's got the gap.
No, I don't think he can bank it. He's kicking at it, which is a choice.
Watch the cue ball's okay.
It doesn't really matter. It's going to be 3-0 here, or 4-0. Well, you better change that prediction from 11-7 to about 11-2.
By the way, Coldest Pillow told me earlier he had the same instance today again in snooker, where the cue ball was, when it was a foul and miss, the cue ball was put back in a different location.
He must have bought the same kind of computer and connection as Stubb did.
It's getting weirder and weirder.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. That's a very strange problem. Never seen that before.
Well, the cue balls.
That wasn't a tournament match, right? That was just.
Yeah, it was just in a well, it could have been a challenge room or a match room. Well, this is going to make her think a little bit here, and well, that's got her scratching her head now, because this is tough.
Well, this is where you play safe.
Well,
you got to take away the kicking alley the best you can here.
Well, I mean, you can go off the side of that red and come over this side and block the yellow, or leave very little of the yellow.
That's a good shot. Well, the big problem is you just don't want to leave a kick. Not that it's an easy kick, but you just don't want to give him a chance. She solved it just by making the ball.
Right, Hugh, moaning at you now. Any issues in other games or anything in general, do it before or after the match. What are you talking about? This is the only time I get a chance to moan at Steve. So I'm going to take the opportunity.
Well, this is looking like a thrashing, and this is sort of what happens when you play a good player and you're just, you're not quite on, or you're just not ready to play on this kind of table, and you make a couple mistakes, and next thing you know, it's 4-0.
I'll say it's a thrashing for 4 racks so far. That's all it is. It's still things can happen. I never watched the snooker last night. I didn't know what was happening in the snooker.
Well, LS3 seems to be a good front runner. I mean, I think for her to win this tournament, she's going to have to learn to come from behind a little better. But
this is a must for Slim. Oh, I don't know what the hell has he tried there?
He's gone completely goofy.
I don't know what that was. I was just about to say, he's got to run out here, but he didn't even get over the starting line.
Almost everybody I've ever seen, when they start competing, they're either a good front runner or they're good at coming from behind. More people good front runners than coming from behind, but some people coming from behind. But they're usually not good at both. You usually got to learn at least one of those. Myself, personally, I was good at coming from behind. I wasn't a good front runner. Well, this is not what you want to be shooting.
And off the far jaw.
No problem. So this is interesting because she's going to shoot this one down table and really needs to get pretty good on this one. She's going to need to draw this, I think, because she doesn't want the angle the other way. Yeah, here we go. And that's excellent. Boy, that was really well done. She's just going to dink this, I think. Yep. See, that's knowing the cue ball right there. Just knowing it's not really going to go forward.
Well, I wonder if Slim's giving himself a slap around the back of the head there after that first shot. I think he needs it.
LS3's got her foot on his neck, which is what good front runners do.
Watch the cue. Oh, that yellow just saved the cue ball there.
But I don't think she made a ball. Didn't make a ball. But this is an interesting situation here.
Well, see, when you don't make a ball and you're 5-0 up, and then you leave your opponent come to the table with this sort of mess. What's Slim got to think with what he's got here?
He's going to cut this red, is what he's going to do.
I mean, this is not what you want as a starting shot, but he's got it. And of course, what's he got here? He's got 2 reds tied up. One goes.
Well, if you can get down on the rail, it's a good spot to get that yellow out of there, but that's a small place to get to.
Yeah. Going to be his work cut out.
That's not a bad play. The only problem with that play is I'm not sure he got his other ball free, but she's going to be forced to move this ball.
Yeah, it's...
Well, she doesn't have to. She could kick. But, with his red sitting in the pocket, he's going to be able to move that ball anyways.
Well, what's she going to kick?
Well, there's so many balls on the table. Is she going to hit a ball? Just go 3 or 4 rails. You hit a ball. The problem is
she's going to try and kick a ball from there.
It's still going to be a loser. She's going to shoot this in the side pocket.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, she got it. Wow, good shot. And about right now, Slim is just...
The alarm bells are ringing here for Slim, if they weren't already ringing, but they're ringing now that that's gone in.
I think it's time to get a beer out if you're Slim.
Now, is she going to use that red to stop? Because if she does, she's going to have a yellow into the side, like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure I love that play, but she's still okay.
And she'll have the other yellow into the side after that one, because she's going to obviously run up top. The other yellow into the side, the same pocket.
Yeah, well, I mean, with this light cue ball, it's going to want to go over there and hit that red that's near the rail. Never underestimate how sideways this cue ball can go.
Yeah, but look,
nice and easy. That's perfect.
Nice and soft.
Shoot this and then shoot the one that's near the rail. Or she could stun over here. I mean, you know, she didn't stun over. That's not where you wanted to be. If you're going to stun over, you wanted to stun over for the other one, but she's okay. She's going to dink this and then maybe a little draw here.
Yeah, I'd be jabbing back a little bit here.
I think you want to get pretty straight on that so you can draw back. She's gonna. You just don't want to overcook this. This is a touchy little shot.
Now it's well, that's maybe post her hand here, having to take the one in the side rail anyway. And does she want to just jab this in and come back? Or, I mean, I don't think she's much of an option. You don't want to run forward unless you're really cute. You can run
forward and draw it off the end rail. That's, I mean, the option was there, but that's a better shot what she did. So this is pretty easy. She's got a little angle. On a pool table, you force this over to the long rail, but on this table, you're just going to draw it. Just got to dink this.
Well, Slim's got to save face here. He can't get blitzed 11-0.
Well, he could.
Yeah, he could, but he doesn't want to. I know that. But is he going to get any charity? Because that's the way it's going. It's the only way he's going to get off the mark.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens with LS3 when she gets in a tough match and is behind. Whether she can play at this level.
Well, if she wins this one, she might get that. She might get that wish.
Who's the winner of this play?
Albinario.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I think LS3, she plays like this, she's the favorite against Albin. But, you know, that's the big question is, can you come in a big match when, you know, somebody's firing at you? Maybe things don't always go your way. And if you can't, you'll eventually learn to if you keep putting yourself in this position. Now,
my question there is, did Slim have a pot there? Did he have a pot on and he just missed it, or was he? I mean, because it wasn't really a safety shot, was it? I mean, I don't know what happened there. I presume he was trying to play the pot and he missed it. It didn't go in. Because he left LS3 a simple enough combo to get started, albeit she's not exactly ideal at the moment. But this is heading for 7-0 here.
Well, Hairpig, it didn't take long for that run out to end.
That was another blunder by Slim.
She handles this cue ball well. She pops balls well. She plays a lot of dink shots, which is good in 8-ball. I mean, the style of play. And she's not doing a lot of crazy things. That's been her weakness in the past is, you know, she starts shooting wild shots. And she's been very controlled. This is the way you want to play this game. Everything real under control. Not hitting the ball hard, not juicing it up.
Also, Slim was starting off with a combo with those two yellows, was he? I thought he was trying to play the pot. Welcome to Larry.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see how she hits this one.
Oh, this is just a dink, isn't it? This is just a stonewall dink. Just get that ready to drop in and no more, and then roll that one into the side.
I think it's a hard dink. She's looking at shooting this other ball first, which I'm a little surprised of. Maybe she doesn't think she can hold the ball. That's a terrible shot.
Yeah, that was not the way to do it, I'm afraid.
Well, you know what?
Well, there's the gift that Slim wanted.
You were right. It was just a dink and then shoot that one on
You
the
just
side.
roll it.
And I'm really not sure why she didn't do it.
You know, be brave enough just to roll it dead weight. I think she was scared the cue balls going to leak away too far, but
not with that light cue ball. She must be in the stream, and as soon as she heard Hughes giving advice, she goes, "I'm not doing what Hughes says."
Well, maybe she'll learn her lesson. But the question is Slim going to be good enough to get out of here?
I actually thought if she dinked that too easy, she could be on the wrong side of the ball. I mean, there was no problem controlling the ball there.
There's a good sign I was right. Hairpig says even I agreed with you for once. Right, it needs to bounce. It needs to keep going.
Well, that's a brain fart because she knows better than that.
Yeah. She was scared of something, and you know, you've got to go with your first instinct. But the first instinct wasn't right there for a start. Making
decisions by fear is never good. That's how I make just about every decision on the golf course. Fear rules me. That's why I can't play golf, among other things.
Well, now, the bad news for Slim is it goes back to LS3.
Yeah, well, you know, you do that, you better be pissed off and then get rid of it. That's not a good break.
Oh, disaster. Well, Slim's got another bit of charity here. The question is, it's a tough ask. It is a tough ask to deal with this. Now, what's he going to do with this free shot? Because this is where you end up freeing up the 8-ball, but tying another yellow ball up with something here. Well, he's played the 8. Well, that's ruined that idea.
That's a terrible shot.
And he's not hit a rail. That's a complete disaster. Well, Slim has totally lost it.
Hey, you better save this this is what you shouldn't do. You've got a free shot. I mean it was a terrible play, even if he did hit the rail.
Oh dear.
Boy, that's a laugher right there.
Well, everything about it was horrible because he played the 8-ball directly, and he's cut the 8-ball into trouble.
Well, that's not a good shot either. Look at that shot.
Well, LS3 trying to improve the 8-ball. It's a little bit better than where it was, but it's obviously going to have to get cleared out of there with a bump. Well, who knows how this rat's going to go, but the start of it's not too inviting. Yeah,
we know she's taking reds. We'll see what she can do to get the 8-ball open.
You've always got to hit a rail here, Pig, apart from the fact in this game when you're fully snookered. That's the only time you don't have to hit a rail after hitting the object ball.
Well, that, and you also can't scratch on a free shot either.
Well, of course, that's an obvious one. Yeah, you don't get a free bring the ball out of the pocket because you've scratched for the free shot.
Well, I don't know what that was. I think she was trying to get into the 8-ball. That didn't work.
So LS3 on the reds. Well, do you? I don't even think you can duck up in that corner because that yellow's there. You're obviously going to have to.
You can play safe. You can just come off the rail and put this on that yellow if you want, or that red. But you got to hit it good. You can leave up a shot. I mean, you got to be pretty darn on it.
Well, this is not going to
shoot this.
This is not going to improve the situation because of obviously the yellow's the thing you want out of the way.
She can go back and forth there and clear that out. That's what she's trying.
That's worked.
Get away from the red.
And she's got a pot. Okay. Well, now this is going to be. It's going to be tricky because obviously if she pots the red and then pots that one. She's got to get the cue ball out, and whatever way she plays this, I can't see her not avoiding taking the 8-ball. Taking a bit of the 8-ball.
This cue ball's coming out, yeah, but that's okay because it's going towards the other pocket. So you're going to suck this thing back. I mean, this light cue ball, this is no problem. Whether or not you can get a shot on the one on the rail, I don't know, but you can certainly get across the long rail and out for the red by the 8 ball. She's going to shoot this other one. Okay, that one's, I didn't know she could see that. I'm not paying attention. That's the right shot.
Right.
Because that was simple.
She's not tempted to start messing with that red now. Or is she just looking to see where she's trying to get the cue ball to?
I would shoot the one in the corner, and I'll tell you why. Because when you make this red, all you have to do is kind of stun it back a little. That 8 ball is going to go towards the corner. You just got to not, well, actually, in this game, you can make it at the same time. So I would shoot that ball last. I would shoot the one hung in the corner right now. Because the problem with shooting this is then you got to get back down table for the 8. She should just shoot this, draw back to exactly where she is, and then go ahead and shoot that. She's going to get a shot. Is there any chance you could put that on the yellow? I don't think so. I think it's sitting perfect to this is a mistake shooting it now. This is where you got to have confidence in where the balls are going. Shoot this, come back, shoot to exactly where she is, or somewhere about that, and then shoot this red. She's not going to do that. I don't know what she's thinking about.
Well, can she not use she's coming back off the red. At the angle that she hits the 8 ball at, she's going to move the 8 ball over towards the corner. But can she not use 8 ball just to come back into line for this last red?
Yeah, but the problem is then you
Problem's getting back up there
for the 8 ball. So
exactly.
See, the other thing is, what if you make the 8? See, if you shoot that last, if you make the 8, it doesn't matter because that's a winning shot.
Yeah, but with 2 balls on the table, well, she's done it at last.
Yeah. I would have rather had a little more angle, but this is fine. You're just going to stun this. She's going forward. Don't go forward. Stun this. What's she doing? Cue's not moving. Is she gone dead? Oh, there she is. This should be a stun shot.
See, the reds on the other. It's in the other half of the 8 ball, and it's perfect.
Well, I don't know what she was taking so long to think about that for. To me, that was obvious, but maybe for some reason she just wasn't comfortable with that shot.
So 7-1. Well, a ball's gone in, another ball's gone in, and well, I'd be scratching my head thinking what way to go here. He's on a red into the side. The reds are available one way or another, but you've got to get to 1 or 2. That's not going to get there either.
Well, he's making a mess of this whole match. So what I would do here is I'd play the carom, red off the red into the side. That's a shot I'd be shooting here. That's a pretty easy carom where that ball's sitting. Now, if LS3 played a lot of Honolulu, she'd already shot this. That's why we need a Honolulu World Championship.
So,
well, there's not really any problems with these yellows. She should be able to get out here.
Well, she might have liked an angle in this yellow here so she could get down for those 2 at this end here.
You can come back later. Just stop it, shoot the other one, shoot all these down here and come back down the table. The only thing is,
well, I'll tell you, the
problem right now is that she needed to come down to the table with the ball she's shooting because this other one is going to be tricky getting down table. And she doesn't have enough angle. So she's in trouble here.
She does have enough angle. This will work. She can stun up.
This is going to be interesting.
Missed the 8 ball. That was the problem.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's just a tricky shot with this light cue ball.
Welcome to Tommy.
She's still got the pot. And when she makes this pot, the other yellow is going to go over in front of the pocket.
Oh, but how much is she going to get of that yellow, though?
Enough to move it. The question is where's the cue ball going, and how's she going to avoid those 3 reds blocking that yellow?
Well, you need the pace to get the pot for a start, so...
She may hit the 8 ball here, which would be ideal. Yep, it did. Oh, boy, that yellow came way high. I didn't see it doing that.
Slim lives again. Now, how big's that pocket in the corner? I don't think she can see enough to even try a bank. No, she can't.
This is... Well, the shot she's got is bank this and nick the second red out. Just catch a little piece of it and go in the side pocket. That's the shot here.
Well, this red down this end's the one that's blocking the path to even try and kick the yellow from the bottom.
I'm not even sure that'll go, because you barely got to miss the red that she's closest to.
Now, what's she looking at? Is she looking to see if there's any... I can't see what she's actually looking at. I'd see she keeps turning the cue and looking around, but I don't know what she's actually looking for. She
may be looking to play safe. You put the cue ball down here in the right spot. No, that's not good enough.
Well, here's a test.
Looks like Slim's going to get another game.
Well, I think we're jumping the gun there, Steve. I think from what he's done so far, I think he's as reliable as a chocolate watch right now.
Hey, I'm being positive.
Yeah, I'm positive he's as unreliable as a chocolate watch. Welcome to VP Monster / Ted. That's his new name, by the way. That's his Discord name.
Is Ted?
Yeah. Oh, goodness me.
Bank shot.
Well, that wiped its feet. How about that, Steve? Ronnie O'Sullivan gets himself an early Christmas present. How would you like £250,000 for Christmas? There you go.
If you want to send it to me, I'll take it.
That's what he got last night. £250,000, £250,000. And that tournament he won last night for the 8th time, and it was his first Triple Crown event that he won when he was 17 years old. When he first turned pro, that was the first major tournament he won. He beat Steve Davis, I think it was it? And that's him won it for the 8th time last night. Unbelievable.
A chocolate teapot. Now, where did that saying come from? That's a very strange.
Yeah, I've said chocolate watch for years, and I'll keep saying it even now that I know that it annoys you. I'll say it even more. How much is that?
Isn't the pound still more than $1?
Barely,
not much more.
Barely. So it's probably about. I'm guessing, without even looking at numbers, I'm guessing it's like $275,000, something like that. Something around that. I bet you, and somebody will go on to Google and find out for us. They'll do that right now. I'm guessing $275. So Slim did get out, but LS3 was breaking in the next rack again.
Well, this is a pretty nice setup there. So it's the one ball she got potential issues with is the one out in the middle of the table. Let's see, does that go in the corner? It does.
Yeah. No.
She's a little funny to shoot it now, though.
Yeah.
She's going to shoot it now, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I don't think she'll get any better on it.
Yeah, well, you want to use the 2 down table near the 8 to get on the 8, so she needs to shoot this now. Needs to draw this back a little.
Well, the exchange rate...
With this light cue ball, you should be able to draw this back and miss that yellow.
The exchange rate must be a bit better than I thought then. $315,000.
What's she doing? This is just a draw shot. That if you hit that yellow, it's going to be barely.
Ooh.
I don't. She might not have hit it hard enough. I think she's okay. That's tight. But I think she's okay. She needs to draw that a little harder. A little bump doesn't matter as long as you get the thing clear.
Oh, that's a lot more than I thought it was. I thought it was a lot closer, the dollar-pound exchange rate.
This is just a little dink shot. What's she hitting it
Watch
so
the
hard
cue
for?
ball.
No,
Watch the cue ball. Oh, Slim's,
all she needed to do was dink that.
Slim's getting a little bit of charity.
She was trying to get too perfect on that red. She wanted to be really straight on it. She could have just dinked that and been fine. Well.
Now, this could be a big swing. If Slim can put this away and break and win the next rack, I'm not saying that the comeback is on, but it would be a good start.
What I say before about LS3, her tendency was to be a good front runner. I may have to take that back if she keeps playing like this.
Well, Slim's used his free shot, made sure he hit a rail this time. He's learned from that mistake. Now, I think he's got to leave like the one in the left side that's parallel with the yellow in the middle of the table. Maybe leave that as his last yellow to get down onto the 8-ball. Take the one into the side, but drop through. He's got to be careful with that one that he's taking in the side. The reason I'm saying that is because the cue ball. Well, let's see where this cue ball is going to go. See, that's going to go. I'm guessing. Look, try to read the line that it's going to end up here, or is he going to go to the rail? Well, that'll work. I didn't even think that was going to be anywhere near the 8. But see, I just cannot read the line that this cue ball's taking at all.
Just take the line and make it go sideways more.
Oh.
All right. I just had a brilliant idea. For the rest of my coffee, I'm going to go get a chocolate biscotti.
What the hell have you been eating now, then?
No, that was popcorn.
God. Well, I was right with the yellow he's going to use to get on the 8-ball. I got that part right. But this is an important break for Slim coming up here. He needs some joy. And above all, he needs to keep the cue ball on the table. Well, I don't think he's got anything. I think he's dry. Look at these balls. I mean, this is the painful part about these alternate break games, especially when you have a good break like this and you come up dry. This is a worst nightmare. And again, this is just about managing the cue ball. They're all there for you. You've just got to go on them. I don't know that any set is better than the other. Let's have a look at those two yellows up the table. She's taking reds, so that. And straight away, this might be a bit dodgy. Well, she's got that red, it does go. And that one goes into the side.
All right, LS3 needs to press the reset button and.
Well, you missed Slim's break there. The break was good. The table's good, and of course, naturally, it comes up dry. And LS3's got a very inviting table to run out.
She just got herself a little funny, didn't she? I don't think she can see the ball she maybe wanted to shoot. Nope. Not shooting that ball.
No. Why does she not cut the one that she's on right now? She's going to hit that yellow, isn't she? You know, the one that's in there.
I would cut that one. I would shoot the one and bump the yellow and play shape for the one but extended from the side, and then you got to try to get where you can roll forward and get to the one along the rail, which is I think what she was trying to get to this last time. And didn't get there.
I'm thinking that if you cut that one and you cut it with enough pace and you hit the yellow, you've surely got to be on that red there. And if the worst came to the worst, you've got to have a cut in this one.
It's going to come behind the yellow and then head towards the end rail down here. I think this is a shot. I would just stun this, though, you know, so it kind of dies off the near side of that yellow and gets pretty straight on this one on the side.
Well,
if you think this going forward, you're going to get the wrong angle.
See, that was a bit touchy.
But that was no good anyways, because now she doesn't have the angle she wanted on that other ball. I guess she could have played the one up by the corner. Maybe that was her plan. But I think a lot of the, you know, it's easy to miss a ball like that when you have so much indecision. You know, it's just, how does Steve still have his coffee? Well, I've got a warmer for my coffee, so it lasts a long time.
Well, this is going to be tricky with where those two yellows are. I mean, it's getting to that one that's at the left of the 8 ball. I mean, he could. I don't know. I mean, the weird thing is,
this isn't a hard table at all.
Well,
he should be out here.
How does he play these last two balls? Does he go up to? Does he try and get up to the top rail to play that as a second last yellow and then leave the yellow into the side? I don't know, or even into the bottom left-hand corner.
Well, you shoot these two up here, and then you shoot the one that's by the red in the corner.
Yeah, so he's got to then find the gap
or stun over one or the other.
Well, this is not. Oh well. That's blew that idea.
Yeah, well, I mean, the best laid plans. He's having trouble making balls.
Do you have it black? CP is asking.
Of course.
No, I've never had black coffee.
Black's the only way to drink it. Now, if I'm having a espresso or something, I might do a cappuccino. Or a Mexican coffee, which has chocolate and habanero pepper and cinnamon. And
Twitch stuck in seeing 7-3. Oh, Twitch sucking. All right, I can't read. Yeah, Twitch. I think it's going pear-shaped. Now, what I could do is, which would interrupt the stream, is disconnect Twitch and reconnect it and see if that maybe fixes it. I can do that and restream, but it would mean unless somebody has a bathroom break, I won't do it. You know, if somebody says I'll be right back, then I'll tab out and do it. But I won't do it now.
This is interesting. It looks like she's going to try to get this red out of there. Boy, another missed ball.
Well, obviously we know where the issue is that's going to have to be dealt with sooner rather than later. Slim's not exactly sitting in prime position to do that.
I think LS3 is getting dragged down by Slim right now. Her play is descending to his level.
Well, we've been playing 55 minutes. So at least it's a lot faster than the match last night.
Well, if you're Slim, you need to get a ball up here near that red-yellow so that you can play the combo. So I would probably bank the ball on the end rail up table and get it close.
Yeah, well, two rails send it on into this, well, because that other yellow's in the way if you're going that way. Are you banking it back the way?
I just back cut it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a good shot. That was another shot that I thought of. I like to play getting it up a little better because it's a little more offensive. That's a completely defensive play, which is good, but he can't go anywhere until he's got a way of making that one yellow.
I mean, see the thing about
here, he's going to push this by the pocket, but he's better off if he would bank it and get it out in the table where he could play a combination on that one yellow.
See, the bit that puzzled me about that shot was why try to get a yellow into that top left-hand corner pocket and cover, or cover the pocket when you've already got a problem down this end of the table. It seems like a waste of a ball to me. What you were talking about is get a ball down this end of the table to at least give yourself a shot at getting some sort of hit.
Yeah, well, it's that same thing I talked about in One Pocket. Is the good players make positive plays on every shot and not just a defensive play. They rarely make a defensive play that's only a defensive play. Well, that was a pretty damn good shot. I'm not sure how she's getting out, but now LS3 has big problems because it's going to be, well, how's she going to play safe? Because I don't think she's running out from here. I think she's almost got to shoot this red down here. Although I hate to do it, but I guess you could roll it out by the pocket. That might be a better play. That's what she's going to do. That's a good play.
Now, why don't you give this a smack, Slim, and get that cue ball spinning down the corner? Take a. I mean, if you're 7-3 down, what's the problem with taking a risk right now and having a smack?
Well,
it's about time he did. I mean, I don't think this is a good idea if he's looking at pushing this yellow down the table. I see that as a bit pointless. Why not use the angle he's got with the ball over the pocket and have a go?
Because he can shoot the combo with the ball he's next to. He's just got to cut it a lot, hard, but he can shoot that combo.
I don't like that at all. This is far better for me. I'd be slinging that down there and letting it get a bit of stubbishness he needs here.
Well, he's finally doing what we've said he should have done a long time ago, but the problem is now there's another red down there and he's buried his yellow on it.
I'll tell you right now, where that yellow's sitting, I guarantee you Stubb would have blasted that. And it might have come out good. You never know. We'll see whether he's going to win out.
Here we go. Here we go. Zoom.
We didn't get the bottom. Didn't get the bottom English on it, I don't think.
All right. Well, she's got kind of a cool shot here, although it's tricky. Bank that red, come off the end rail, and put the cue ball behind the yellow. It's just the speed's a little tricky to get on that.
Oh, that's a giving away a free shot. That I think that is testy.
Yeah, it's probably too hard a shot to shoot. I'm not sure what's going to happen here though, because she's got to play off the red that's near the yellow, even if she just bumps it and sort of leaves in the same place. Because I just don't see, or moving the red that's further outside is going to be a good thing. Well, she hit it too hard.
Oh,
nope, she got it pretty good.
That's a pretty good result.
She didn't get a locked on it, but she got rid of the bank. That's the shot I was talking about. Just play off that red and pin it on the yellow. She hit it pretty good. And that's a pretty good shot, but he didn't hook her. So she's got big trouble here. She's got a 3-railer on the red. That's what I would shoot here, is I would shoot the red 3 rails. If it doesn't go in, if the speed's right, it hangs in a pocket, it blocks that yellow. Pretty sure she can, yeah. Boy, it looks like it's going to go a little bit long with the piece she can get. Well, maybe not. I'd shoot the 3-railer on this red.
I don't know what she's doing here.
Well, I mean, you've got to try to make a positive play, and you can say, "Oh, well, that's a hard shot." Well, but it's a positive play, and you could potentially do it. And that's probably going to be a loser there. We'll see what Slim can do here.
Oh, I don't know whether he can get to that yellow. He can't get to it. He can't get to it.
Oh shit! All he's got to do is shoot the one by the corner would
get
draw left English,
get
and
a
he's
bit
going
of
to run
spin.
into that other one. I guess to do it's going to draw out. It's going to draw this light cue ball. He'll hit the ball.
He's not. Is he thinking about a billiard there for a second?
Yeah, you could play the billiard. I don't like the billiard as much, but he could play it. You know, he's just not confident with this cue ball is the problem.
Yeah, he's a bit hesitant in how he's going to go about this.
The biggest problem with this billiard is just getting the cue ball right.
Well,
see, that thing was so light.
Well,
look at this roll up.
Well, he'll
How
take
about
that.
that safety.
Maybe things are turning for Slim.
I mean, that was pretty predictable. You had to hit that ball thinner than you would with a pull ball because of that light cue ball, and he didn't do it. That was pretty predictable.
So he's sitting strong favourite at the moment, unless that gets kicked in, but it isn't. So now he's got his free shot.
This game's taking forever. If he can't win from here, then just pack it in.
Well, the pattern's gone the way that I was talking about when Slim won that last rack. That he's got the break and the chance to nip another one back here. Now he's odds-on favourite to get this done. But again, I don't like leaving that last yellow up table to get on the 8-ball. I'd much rather be playing, and I think he's a bit straight here as well. He's got an angle.
Oh, this is terrible.
Yeah, that's completely gone pear-shaped.
This is like.
I don't think
he's got no clue about
can he catch this? Can he catch this? Oh, he's just caught it.
Can you make it any harder on yourself?
Well,
you got 4 balls on the table, all in the open, and a free shot, and he's making it look like
he's walking a tightrope. That's what he's doing. But we'll give him this. We'll give him that. So now it's 7-4.
Well, this is ridiculous. LS3's got to get her head out of her butt here because, you know, she was playing great. And now, you know, I mean, Slim is not playing any better. She's just playing a lot worse right now.
Well, balls have gone in.
Yeah.
And, well, again, there's trouble.
Well, I think you got to shoot the combo here. You got to play the red, shoot the combo, and you're good. Maybe bump that other red at the same time.
Yeah, watch the cue ball. Watch the cue ball.
Well, this is where you play safe.
Well,
just put it on this red by the rail here.
I think she's going to be more inclined to try and cut that red in behind the 2 yellows and have a blocker. I think that's what she's more than likely to do.
Yeah, the problem with that though is then now you're blocking your own ball.
Yeah.
So I would.
She's played for time though.
I would rather thin cut on this red right here, and try to get locked the cue ball on it. It's a touchy little shot, but I mean it's.
That's what she's looking at. Tucking it in the back door.
Yeah. If you can get it hung in the pocket, it might be okay, but I kind of doubt that's what's going to happen. I have a feeling it's going.
You do have a point. You do have a point there, here, Pig. That red did go in the side. That red did go.
Well, that's not the worst. That's not the worst way for it to end up because she can play a combo on that. Yeah, Slim's trying to bump balls.
Well, this rack might take a little while to resolve itself also, by the look of it. No. Yeah, we're tying things up here.
This is just a gigantic mess now.
Yeah, I think now's the time to try and fix Twitch.
Well,
yeah.
yeah, this is the big mess. She needs to play off the balls that she's right next to. Try to separate those balls. Yeah, she's trying to get one down
That that could be potentially a fatal move there. And the reason I say that is a slim.
That yellow doesn't go.
Does it not? I need to get out of my chair and have a look. No, it doesn't. Well,
and Slim's got the yellow up on the end rail. I mean, he's not running out here, but he does have the ball count advantage. So this is where you kind of try to figure out how can you take advantage of that.
Does that yellow not catch the back of the red and maybe squeeze into the pocket?
You'd have to hit it perfect. That's pretty tough there.
No, maybe not.
Yeah, see that now all he did was lock up another one of his balls. Does that one go? That one doesn't go now either. Her red goes and neither one of his yellows does. That move was a complete failure.
Well, it's a bit of a head scratcher the way how this rat's going to pan out.
Well, LS3, that wasn't a bad idea. She's trying to move her reds. I mean, the problem she's got is all Slim has to do is run into those three balls down there, and he's going to have something. So, well, you don't want to just make balls. That's a mistake.
Where he is now, if he cuts the yellow into the corner here, he can bump the two reds and get his other yellow across into the other corner pocket. He's going to leave that yellow there.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, that's the plan that Slim's got. He's leaving that yellow down over the bottom left to break the two reds and bump his yellow to the other corner pocket. In the ideal world, that's how it's going to work out for Slim.
Well, that's a good shot because his ball goes now and hers doesn't.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be hard to get it to go in at the same time. So
now this is where Slim can make his move for the kill here. This is what he's got to do.
This is where I go for the win. I go for the win now. Time to blast.
Well, let's see where this yellow goes, because it looks as if it's certainly heading towards the pocket. It's going more to the rail. So now he's going to have to either drop that dead weight into the side, leave this one, and then deal with the two up top, or deal with them now.
Well,
you live or die by these decisions.
I think it will go if you shoot this now, this 3-ball combo, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think it's got to go. I'm just afraid it could hang up in a pocket. He decides not to do that.
Well, that yellow.
The problem is if you don't shoot the combo, you got to clear that red when you shoot this other yellow.
Mm-hmm.
And so he decides to go crazy.
Do the stub. He's going to be hooked here. This is a disaster. Is it going to spin out? No, it isn't. He's dead and buried. He's going to have to kick.
Well, I mean,
it's a big target, but you might end up hitting the red first here.
You got to look at that combo and decide whether it'll go or not. I thought it would, but
oh, that looks beautiful. Oh no, it isn't. He has hit the red. I thought it was going to hold the line. Well.
C'est la vie.
Wave bye-bye to another rack. Now, yeah, she can get the red.
All right, so if LS3 screws this thing up, I mean, at this point,
well,
you know he's going to give her a billion chances.
Now, why is she not potting the red that's over the pocket?
Because I don't know. She's gone completely goofy. I mean, why doesn't she shoot the ball and just run out? Because every time you let your opponent to the table, you're giving him a chance. I mean,
look what Slim's done. Slim's.
Yeah, it's just. Well, I mean, why don't you just shoot the thing and run out?
She might regret that big time. She might regret it. I mean, she might.
Well, at this point, she has to do that because she don't have any choice.
She might win out in the end, but I think she should have went for the kill there when she had the table at her mercy.
He's going to take a whack at this. Oh, he shouldn't have. What's he doing? He should have taken a whack at that. He should have tried to bank that ball.
Oh, now she's got to get the job done, because the more time you spend faffing around here...
Shoot the ball that's right next to it. Yeah, that one right there. I don't know what she's thinking.
Well, there's a time to get the job done. There's a time to be patient. To me, you've got the table sitting here. You've got to get things dealt with, and you've got to leave that red up top as your last red to get to the 8-ball. And now she's funny, and that's the problem.
Well, this is fine. She's fine.
Well,
I just.
Is she going to play the 8-ball in past the yellow? I mean, it's a decent enough pocket there.
Well, she's going to come down and shoot it in the side pocket.
I don't think so.
Well,
not at this angle, she's not.
I don't understand why you would want to leave it at this angle.
It's a big pocket with the yellow.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No. We'll leave ourselves a crappy angle. I think she might have been trying to come down for the side pocket.
She might have been listening to you, Steve. That was a big mistake there, trying to come down to the side pocket. It will go.
If she was going to listen to me, she wouldn't go so straight on.
Well, it is a big target, but I tell you, if it takes a big chunk of this yellow first, it ain't going in. This has got to go to the rail first rather than the yellow.
This is going to be close to the side pocket with this light cue ball.
Yeah.
I think it'll catch the near tip, but still, it's going to be uncomfortably close if she shoots this in the corner.
This is a nerve jangler. It's a nerve jangler for the scoreboard as well. LS3's got that in the back of her mind if this doesn't go.
Well, it could hang up there, but, Slim can play the old make them both at the same time.
Oh, it's been played perfect. Well done. Held her there.
Oh, God, I just...
Well, Slim needs this to work. He needs a ball, which he's got, and he needs a decent table, which I would say he's got. What do you go here? I mean, do you go reds with the play? If you play the one on the side, down the side rail, you get the one in. Well, that's awkward.
I would probably just go yellows.
Yeah.
I think, they're both okay, but I think the yellows are sitting better. I'd probably shoot the yellow right next to the 8-ball.
Well, I think he's going to have to because he's not getting anything else easy in yellow, so that's why he's taking the reds.
He's taking the reds. Yeah, that's fine too. I mean, the reds are still are good too.
I'm worried about that one. That's the one I'm worried about because you've got to play this one, and then if you do play this one, you've got to be brave to get down far enough to cut that into the side, and I don't like that.
Well, look at this.
Well, now
almost locked it on it.
Now he's got the choice, I think, has he? No, I don't. He can either play that into the side, but this here to get to this ball, or play that ball to get to that ball. That's the worry I have about the road ahead here. We'll see how this works out. And of course, now where he is in that red, is that got enough room? Oh, he's.
Just need off the 8, but
it need another ounce of weight.
Well, LS3 can follow that red in, so I mean she's got a way to win here.
Oh, somebody, you're going to have to tell me who you are again, because I know the name, but I I can't remember the VP4 name.
Don't underestimate the lady. Not underestimating anybody. I just wish she'd start playing better. She was playing great at the beginning of this match. She's gone goofy.
Well, we've still got one loyal viewer on Twitch. It might be a bot, I don't know. Oh, is it Miasma?
Well,
I just wish one of them would go to the bathroom so I could tab out and try and see if we can maybe get Twitch fixed if it gets a reconnect. Maybe that's all it needs. Watch the cue ball. This is going south.
That was a pretty good shot, except for the cue ball going in the pocket.
Well, here's the free shot to deal with the problem, and that's another disaster for Slim.
Yeah, this match is going to take 2 hours, and it should have been over in 50 minutes.
Well, if Slim was the Titanic, he's hit the iceberg about 3 or 4 times in this match. He's not sunk yet, but he's not far off it. Let's put it this way, he's taken on a lot more ballast than he had before he started this match.
LS3 probably should have won this match 11-0 the way it was going. And
well, it looks like that.
Maybe she's just like not really lost interest because Slim was playing so bad. I don't know what the deal is.
I hope she wasn't thinking about the finish line that early on.
No, I doubt it's thinking about the finish line. I think it's. I don't know. Who knows?
You start thinking at the finish line when you're 6-0 up. Funny things start happening.
You don't know. She might have drank 3 scotches, 4 scotches by now. It could be anything. You don't know what people are doing in the privacy of their own home.
Yeah.
All I know is that the level of play just really went downhill. She was playing fantastic for a while there.
Oh.
She's okay, I think, but it's like, why are you even in this situation where you've only got a piece of the ball? She's not good. It's just unbelievable.
Well, it's going to have to be a kick. No doubt about that.
Well, it doesn't have to be a kick. Just follow that ball in. I think it's sitting pretty good to do it. Yeah, that ball will follow in.
Well, we're going to find out if that's what Slim's deciding.
Well, I'm sure that's what he's going to play. Why wouldn't you play that?
Well, he's got to get decent on it.
Yeah, but it's easy from where he's at.
Well, Steve, you need to keep your bloody mouth shut, for God's sake. I mean, look.
I mean, come on.
You've got to laugh, haven't you?
Come on, man.
I said about the kick. I said about the kick for LS3. Slim's put the kick on. I presume he played that.
Unbelievable.
I presume he played it. I mean, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but he's going to be
unbelievable.
He's going to be the laughing stock if this gets kicked in.
That's unbelievable.
Oh,
she
goodness
hit the ball.
Me!
She hit the yellow. That's a good hit.
Did she hit it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It just wavered.
Oh wow! I've never even seen it.
I'm probably the only one that saw it.
I think you did. I think you are. Yeah. Oh God, Slim's got to. He's got to change his underwear. I think after that.
I don't know. This is freaking unbelievable match. I'm going to go with Slim has dragged her down. Slim has dragged her level of play down.
Well, whatever works. he's clutching at straws here, Slim. He's 8-5 down. LS3 breaking again though. And look at the cue ball! Look at the cue ball! Well, make a shot out of that, Slim. Dry break, and look at where Slim is. Oh,
he might be able to make this red. This is tough. Just gonna. Well, left a number of shots on. Does she want the yellows or the reds? Yellows are probably better.
Well,
she's got a shot on the yellow down table, and she's got a shot on the yellow on the side, maybe? I'm not sure that goes. It's close. I think it goes. She's definitely got the red on the side. She's going to take the red and miss it.
Maybe that's what Slim's hoping for. It's certainly working a fair wee bit in the last few racks. It's definitely paid off.
Well, Hairpig, that must be what Slim's strategy too, because this is a crazy match. I'll tell you what, there's got to be alcohol or drugs involved in this match. There's just no way it could be like this.
Right, so LS3's plump for the Reds. Tell a lie. Was it? Or was it I'm losing track here. I'm reading the chat and I'm missing shots. It's Slim at the table on the yellows. Now, is he playing a 3-ball combo here? Is he? No, he isn't. Yes, he is.
Well, the thing is if you're going to use PEDs, you got to make sure you get the mixture right. Otherwise, you don't get the enhancing part. You got to tune it just right.
Maybe that's the problem with Stubb all along. Maybe he's got the mixture wrong.
Well, I'll tell you what. A lot of pool players play pool high, and if you got the mixture right, it can be pretty potent.
Well, we could take that bit further, Steve, and say, well, on how many occasions have you tried that? If you left yourself open to question there, Steve.
I don't do that stuff anymore.
Ah, right. Well, there we go.
The younger Steve might have tried that a few times. The older Steve does not do that.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, still got a red.
Still okay. Still got a couple of shots.
The thing is, she may well have wanted to stay outside the jaw there and skim that red in behind the yellow there and get rid of it.
She's gonna get to it right here. She's gonna shoot this one in the corner. Shoot this one in the corner so she can shoot it. Shoot this one in the corner. Finally. Okay. There we go.
Right. Now, how do you get out of there, though?
Well, probably gonna draw it. Going forward's a little tough with that rounded corner. I think she's got to draw out of there. It's a little touchy. There's no doubt about it. Try to get a shot on that one ball and the ball out from the side pocket in the corner pocket. Drop back to about where the 8-ball is, about that level. And if you go too far, you've got in the side pocket. And if you go way too far, you've got another corner.
Well, when's she going to get that tip down?
Oh, she's going to draw it. I can't imagine she wouldn't.
When's she going to get the tip down?
Well, she's going to roll forward.
You need to get it down a bit more.
Yeah, she didn't get it down far enough. You didn't want to leave it short.
That's a choker there, that shot there, by the way. That is a choker, because look where the hell she's finished. Even if she'd potted the red, look at where she is. You get no shot.
Yeah, semi-pro. She wants to make us think that she's been drinking whiskey all night or something, I guess, because that's about the conclusion we're starting to come to. It's like, how can you play this bad after playing so good early on?
I'll tell you something, she's quite fortunate she's not left Slim something, easy. And there's nothing comfortable here.
Well, not a bad decision.
Well, I mean, it's a cut up the table, isn't it? You cut the red and cut it down onto the red, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I would actually probably play the billiard, maybe.
Or cut the other red. Go inside. Cut the other red over towards your red.
I'd play the billiard, maybe off the one that's near the 8-ball, because you'll move that.
Yeah.
And play the billiard on the one over the corner.
Yeah.
She's going to play the combo, it looks like.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea either. I mean, whatever you're comfortable with, but you got to go for it. She didn't hit it good.
Well, what she's done is she's forced Slim's hand here, because that yellow on the rail is the one he's got to take if he's going to try and get out here. That's the one he's going to take.
I hate to say this, but you don't have to. You don't really have to make it. Why isn't he shooting his red up the rail?
No, he's on the yellows.
I mean, the yellow up the rail. Why isn't he shooting the
well,
yellow up the rail?
That's what I've just said. You know, if he's going to get out here, he's going to have to take that. I can't fathom this shot if he's trying to bump the red out of the way to make it better. That's what he's tried.
Yeah.
Either way, it's still a killer. This is make or break. That yellow there. He's got to go for it. He knows.
He obviously doesn't want to shoot that shot.
He knows he has to go for it, and he's looking around for alternative options here, and I don't think he's got any choice. To me, you've got to go for it, and that's it. You get it, you're a hero, you should be out. And you should also be within two.
Yeah, well, this is decision by fear right now.
Well, it's a big shot, because if he gets it and it goes in, he's going to be breaking Nick's racket. That's straight to the jaw. That was terrible. That was hopeless.
Well, you got to figure after all this fear and thinking and fear and thinking and fear and thinking that it's going to come out something like that.
He didn't give it a chance.
It's like, you're that scared of the shot. See, you're probably going to dog it for sure.
This is why I always say that if you have a shot you're in doubt of, why, if you start thinking about it 2 or 3 minutes, you know, you're looking around.
Oh, boy.
To me, you make the decision there and then, and you play it. You don't faff about.
That didn't work out too well. See if she tries this again, or she's going to go up and it looks like she's going to shoot this, and then. You know, you could try rolling behind it. That's what I would do, is I'd actually try to roll behind this ball. So I'd try to roll behind the black here. And why? Well, because you got a couple pockets. She may try to go behind it and bump it, which is, that's okay too.
She's
going to get there.
I
mean, it's not great, but she's there. It's good enough. It's good enough.
This is a nerve jangler.
Well, you got to decide how you're going to hit this. You know, I would draw this and make sure that I'm not going to scratch in the corner.
Big shot.
It hits the titty on the side pocket. She may know the way the cue ball's going. I'm not good enough for this cue ball where I'd trust it.
Is it going to catch the side pocket jaw? Is it going to skim past it up the rail?
If you draw it, you're going to catch the side pocket jaw, unless you bink it. I mean, at any kind of speed, it's going to go to the far jaw. Yeah, she's going down on the cue ball a little. That's all she needs to do. Now you just make it, and you don't think about the cue ball.
Now, with a shot clock, the shot clock will be going boop, 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 and it's gone in. That was well played.
Shot. Well, I mean, she got out, which right now has got to seem like a big victory to her, because she's just been struggling. So, and that's got to make her feel a little better.
Well, it's back to 4 now, so, that's not quite taking the match away from Slim. But he's going to need more help.
This table looks pretty good. Let's see what he decides to do here. He's going to shoot this red here. I mean, you don't have to take reds. I mean, that one yellow will probably follow the red, and you didn't have to take them, but he did.
Well, if this goes away, you're looking at, cutting that final red in over the pocket and bumping the yellow to hold for the 8 ball. That's the idea. Whether that works out is a different thing. And he's got that red in the side rail, which is even more ugly. He's got to get to that very quickly. Now, if he's got the angle, he's got to stun across. Well, this is a sort of no man's land shot where he is. Well, obviously, he can pot the red, but he's got to try and get up the table here for this thing. This is.
That'll
do it. That'll do it.
He could have shot that up table into the other red, and that was a possibility. So he can just roll this, and I think he's actually going to break and run out, which is
the first one in the match, is it? Has LS3 had any? I'm
sure LS3 probably did early on. I mean, but for Slim to do it is something else. I guess I better not say anything because I might curse him again.
Right. So we know what the theory is here. Now the theory can go wrong by going behind the yellow.
Well, you don't. You just make sure you try to roll this at speed to get straight in on the 8, and if you're going to play the bump, you got to hit a little harder. I would just play this speed to get on the 8 and make sure it's running at a line, or if it bumps the yellow, it's on the right on the left side of it from where we're looking. This is a pretty simple shot. Let's just roll this thing.
Oh, he's perfect. Yep. That'll do it. Well, I say it'll do. He's got a little bit of cutback. He'd much rather be staring down the barrel with this 8 ball for reliability's sake.
Don't take anything for granted at this point, because we've seen a lot of strange things happen in this match.
That's going to the jaw. That's not going in.
Unfreaking believable. Slim may never want to play this game again after this. She's sitting really good here and can get on the one right on the rail right now. Oh, she didn't hit it. What is she doing? All she had to do was hit that with inside and
come across
and come across
in the gap. Yep.
Oh, that's terrible. She had the whole table right there. She shoot that one, come back, shoot the one up table.
Well,
roll the one by the 8 up table, and then shoot the other one, and she's done.
Well, now, I'll tell you something. She's going to be nervy trying to leave Slim hooked here. She's probably going to end up rolling behind the yellow.
No, she's going to draw this ball back. She's got to draw this ball back.
Well,
try to run into the yellow she's next to and hopefully come out good. I mean, she's got to take a chance at this point. I
don't think she can come out good unless she gets a free shot. I'll be honest with you, I don't think so.
Well, there we go. She shot the exact thing I thought she should, and she's good.
Well, she might now. She might now.
So, now what you want to do, you really need to get to the one and shoot it up table. You want to draw back and shoot this one up table. Oh, she missed it.
Oh.
I guess she was trying to bump it. I think that's it. I think he can get to this.
Oh, this is touchy. This is touchy if you're trying to get around that yellow to clip the 8. I'll tell you, it is. I mean, look at how far the 8's into the pocket.
You shoot a little masse shot here.
This is a clean air shot if he doesn't get this right.
The thing with this light cue ball is it's going to want to turn a little faster, I think. So you got to be a little bit more conservative with the spin.
Oh, watch the cue ball. He's okay. Well, every time Slim wins a rack, it goes back to LS3. He can't get it going the other way often enough at the moment. He needs to pinch this over to really hot things up. And yellow's gone in.
She's got a ball in, and the yellows look a lot better than the reds.
Yeah, this is.
Does she have a shot on the yellows? She doesn't really have a shot on the yellows, so.
No,
she's going to be playing the reds.
That's horrible.
Reds
that
are okay.
one.
The reds are okay too. So they both work. The worst thing about the reds is the one that's right on the rail. I like shooting the one in the side pocket first. I don't like shooting this one because I don't like where the cue ball's going.
Now, why not get a little bit crazy and try and bump the red in the rail right now? Because if you bump the red in the rail, you're still going to have another red.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea, Hugh.
Well, I don't know whether she had that in mind there.
Yeah, well, that's not going to do it. So, kind of be brave to shoot that now. I don't think she will, but this is kind of rotten here. I don't think she wants to shoot the one she's looking at. She could get back around behind these other ones, though. If she can come around the first yellow and bump the second, she might get the shot she wants. So she got straight into it. Well, I think she's shooting the one on the rail right now.
I would think so.
Now, you got to put some spin on this. You got to put some right-hand English on this to keep it from throwing into the rail. Just a little bit. You don't need a lot, but a little bit. I mean, can it be made without English? Yeah, but it's a lot harder shot without English.
Plain ball.
And she doesn't have any English on it.
It's held the line.
Got it in the hole. That was well done.
So that's the big problem ball out the way.
Yeah.
Now,
I would think you got to go forward with this. Yeah. And she's gonna. You got to hit this more than you think. You don't want to get crazy, but you got to hit it more than you think. If you want to shoot the one in the side pocket after this, I think, and then shoot the one down in the corner and come out and shoot the 8 in the corner. She's shooting this. She's drawing this back. I don't like this. Well, it's probably going to work. I think she'll shoot the next one in the corner.
now is this out behind the yellow?
You got to hit this with a little inside English. You want to hold this.
She's hit it. She's checked it up.
And
is this just a roll through for the long 8 ball into the corner?
Yep, that's exactly what you want to do here. Is just roll it.
That'll do.
She hit it with plenty, so it will roll out. That's didn't leave it funny.
Well, the match is now gone. I mean, unbelievable how that. And look at the way that 8 ball went in.
Wally.
I mean, I think that.
We've seen everything in his match.
I bet she panicked there.
This is hilarious. I mean, this is the most entertaining match we've seen in a long time.
I thought that. I mean, because the 8 ball's against the black back pocket, I thought the 8 ball had hung there for a second.
That thing was just teetering on the edge.
Well, all Slim can do is go through the motions and try and run the table just to stay alive.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the way this is going, he's not out of it. He seems to be feeling a little more comfortable in this table now.
Well,
I think to play a little better.
I think he's just decided he's just going to play loose now and go on with it because the inevitable's more than likely going to happen.
Oh yeah, it's the effort technique.
Now, how's the little bump?
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, the getting on the 8, need to have a plan for that because.
Well, what does he do here? Does he play the cut in the side and the red and let the cue ball run out a little bit here, or does he play? See, this is a wee bit testy. This because again,
I think he's shooting the right shot here. Gently now. Well, he hit it hard, so he hit it too hard.
I think he's okay as far as having the red up the table goes, but he's a bit straight.
The problem is he's too straight.
He's going to have to. Well, I can't see what he's going to do here.
He's going to shoot the one on the side. I mean, he's almost got to.
Right, and again, it's one of these ones. Any of that far, Joe, it doesn't go in. Or any like that, it doesn't go anywhere near. Well,
close.
It's hasta la vista time, folks.
Well,
it's all over.
I wouldn't be hasta la vista already the way this is going.
It's all over.
What a crazy match this has been.
Well, I say all over. There's still this isolated yellow down the bottom of the table here you've got to worry about. You don't want to be playing that as the last ball to go into the 8.
No, she won't. Shoot this one and then shoot the one in the side pocket. She's going to maybe not shoot it there. You go up table now. Now's the time to go up table.
Yeah, I'd be getting myself down here fast.
She's at a funny angle to go up table is a problem. Stop. Okay, she's got enough angle she can move down to that one. Just got to kind of pop this one a little.
She wouldn't. I was going to say she wouldn't do something dumb and forget about this yell at the end of the table. Because sometimes you're so focused on what you see and you haven't looked at the end of the table. Yeah.
I've done everything. Hey, Paul.
Good evening. Well, you've arrived as the final nail is going into Slim's coffin here. All in this shot.
Hey, Paul, how about that AJ Manis? That kid's something else. I watched him play a bunch in this tournament in Taiwan. Kid's good.
And that's perfect. Big check in the cue ball. And that is just a simple roll in for the match. So,
and that'll do it.
Well done to LS3, but the standard she had early on, she has to be able to keep that up for a full match, especially against Albinario.
I'm not giving her a well done for that. Yeah. That was, that was a Jekyll and Hyde champ. Well, I mean, he lost in the finals of Kopin Yi. I mean, in this last tournament, he beat the crap out of Yap. I mean, he went all the way to the finals. It was a big tournament. It was a $50,000 purse, and he lost in the final.
Right, well.
He was a junior champ. Now he's, I don't know, I think that kid's going to be one of the best in the world very shortly. It'll probably take him a couple of years.
As it stands, we have the hot seat match on Friday at 7 p.m. GMT. That is 2 Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. So the hot seat match will result in Stub or semi-pro heading over to the sort of semi-final match, waiting on the winner of the LS3 Albinario match. So Albinario is still on for the double. LS3's looking for the double. She's looking for the scalp of Albinario, having scalped Cobra. She's going to be good enough, not in that form tonight for most of the second half of that match.
No, LS3 needs to be Jekyll and not Hyde.
Yeah.
Because that was a Jekyll Hyder there.
Definitely. Now, I'm going to have another quick look because I don't think anything's happened in this 3 cushion. I'm just going to do that. Have a quick look at that. Where is it?
Yeah, I don't know why he wouldn't be playing challenge matches. I bet the backers are lining up for that kid.
Oh, I forgot about that one. That's right. That's to Wednesday, my day off. It's going to be 12 noon. So I'll be there for that. The match with LS3 and Acero. And anybody that wants to watch that can catch it later on. Obviously, it'll be on the YouTube channel. So one other last thing to do, just another quick update on the 10 ball. 10 ball goes live on December the 23rd, I believe, as far as the bracket goes. And we've got, I don't know many of that is, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21 we've got in. So the numbers are going up. Still plenty of spots available.
It's going to be a good tournament. I think maybe I should be putting in a shot clock, though.
Larry's still hanging off. He's still making him sweat. He's not in any hurry to get in. So there's loads of room. Most of the usual suspects are in at the moment. In fact, there's a good sign. Vince says is in it. With that silly name that he's got now. So he's in it. Hopefully he's going to play in it. At least he's signed up.
It's going to be a good tournament. I mean, 10 ball is, in my opinion, 10 ball is the best game. But I know everybody's kind of brainwashed for 9 ball, but I like 10 ball.
Now, Spectre Dawn, is he getting one, or I think, did we decide that he's getting one eye operation, then another one? And has he had that one that we were talking about, and he thinks he's going to be fit and ready come December the 23rd? Because he has signed up, so...
What, is he getting LASIK or something?
He's getting his eyes done, I believe. I don't know whether it's. I think it was cataracts he's getting done.
He's not that old. How could he have cataracts?
Well, that's what I've been told.
He's way too young for cataracts.
How do we know his age? I'm thinking he's a lot older than what we think he is.
Haven't you seen him play pool?
No.
Oh, he's posted videos of him playing in real life before. Why don't you go to his channel on YouTube and take a look? You can see him play.
I didn't know Spectre Don had a YouTube channel. He doesn't tell many people.
Oh, you said Spectre Don. I thought you were talking about semi-pro.
No. Spectre Don.
Oh, no. Spectre Don.
Spectre Don's the one we're talking about having eye problems at the moment.
Ah, okay.
Right, it's rapidly approaching my bedtime, folks. How long did that match last? What, that was 7:45, 8:45. The best part of like an hour and 3/4 or more, something like that. Certainly faster than last night, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt in that one. It was certainly faster than Cobra. Right, so I don't know whether I might have a quick coffee.
Yeah, Imran's a cool guy. I know him. He's a cool guy. He's one of the good guys in pool. I always root for him.
Oh, let me have a look. Where's that? My link for my YouTube, not YouTube, Facebook. Let's see, we don't want that. Now there's the live stream. Oh, there's subtitles coming up on the live stream that's just been on. Didn't know it did that on Facebook. That's interesting. I noticed nobody was on Facebook. Well, mind you, I couldn't tell if anybody was on Facebook because I don't have an account for that and I'm not monitoring it. But anyway, that's just killing time and wasting time here. So unless Steve's got anything else he wants to tell us about, I'm heading out. In fact, Steve's maybe headed out. Oh no, you're still there.
No, I'm still here. Let's see. What do we need to talk about? Well, everybody sign up for the 10 ball. What else do we need to talk about? Still haven't started leagues. I think I'm going to wait till after the holidays to start the leagues up. But it's coming. And
now, has it been? Is this why we're still hanging off? Is it still going to be 8 ball that you had to do all the sort of work for?
Well, I haven't done any work on it, so.
Steve, you just need to get off the bloody golf course and do some work.
Well, with me, the problem's always getting started.
And then getting into
the second problem is getting finished.
Yes.
I got 2 problems, getting started and getting finished.
Oh, dear. Well.
Yeah, I know. It's just, it's tough. It's tough. The Philippines just is at the wrong time for the Europe, which is where most of the players we've got are.
I've got an easy solution for the Philippines. No problem. Just ban them from the bloody leagues. That solves that problem. They don't have to deal with them anymore. You've got to be cruel to be kind.
I'll tell you what, man. You guys are all going to be fans of the Filipinos because you're going to start seeing so many of them playing in Europe now that more money's coming in the pool. I'm telling you right now, the Filipinos, there's so many great players over there. It's going to be a shock because most people don't realize it. They don't know what's going on. They don't realize that when those players start playing full time on the European tour.
Well, I really hope they do because we do want to see more of them.
It's going to be something else. There's so many great players.
I think that would put the wind up a few of the sort of regulars that we know, all the regular names. If you see some of these guys come out the woodwork and burying them.
Well, look at Anton Raga. I mean, he just started playing and he's already one of the top players. And there's more coming like that kid, Kyle Amoroto, he's real good. Bernie Regalado, he may turn out to be a top player. This kid, AJ Manis, looks like he's going to be a great player. That's all they do is play pool. Well, yeah. That's the thing is these kids are playing money games when they're 13, 14 years old, and they do that for 8 or 10 years. When they show up to Europe, you think they're going to be afraid? They've played on the worst equipment you've ever seen for thousands of dollars. They're not going to be phased. The only thing they got to adjust to is the table setups and the way the tournaments are played. Playing 9-ball, breaking with the 9-ball on the spot, and cut break and break boxes, all that stuff. But once you get that down, then you're rolling.
Air conditioning, a roof over your head. They've got all of that to deal with.
Well, there's an adjustment period, but look at Raga. I mean, he adjusted pretty fast, and I think you see. I don't know why Banyeras doesn't play, but Banyeras is another one that's really a good player that I'm kind of expecting.
I think half the problem with these players is, getting visas sorted out and all of that crap, to get into countries. I think that's part of the problem for a lot of them.
Yeah, it doesn't take that big an effort. I mean, I think it's more of a money problem because
that as well.
Travel's expensive.
If they don't have sponsorship, you've got all the overheads. Yep.
Well, the more of them that travel, the easier it is because they're going to be staying forward to a hotel room. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're going to be splitting a lot of costs, but even doing that, it's still expensive. There's got to be enough money to be worthwhile.
Yeah. Right, I think I've had enough for tonight. I think that match has made us all had enough for tonight as far as blackball goes.
Oh boy, that was
it got a bit crazy at times.
But it was funny.
It was funny. It was funny for the wrong reasons. But well done to LS3. She marches on, and she knows that she's got to stay the distance in a match. That's how you win big tournaments. You've got to stay the distance, or at least get herself out of a hole. Now, she almost created a hole for herself, but she got through. Now the match is done and dusted, and now it's all sights set in Albinario.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that.
Better against Albin. She's not winning playing like that.
Yeah,
if she can play like she did the first part of the match,
you've got to sustain that. You can't let your opponent get back in. You were talking about she's got her foot across his throat, and then she took it off. So she got to keep that focus and nail it and put them away. Don't give them a sniff to get back in. So she'll maybe it's all part of that learning process. So she'll need to have taken that on board for that match. Right, guys. Thanks all for your company. Thanks to Steve again for taking his time out away from all that hard work he's doing. By the way, that we found out that he's not really doing. But anyway, we'll try and motivate him to do actually get things done. If he can stop eating in between his golf shots. Right, it's good night and take care. We'll see you again soon, chaps and ladies and gents. Take care.